Another blood-red sunset and yet another moon face, and still another 100 miles to my next resting place. Driving down the road, eyes on the horizon. Within my car, I'm all alone, but feeling good and feeling strong, knowing that this path I'm on brings me to myself. I'm driving.
Hey now all, I'm Joey C. Welcome back to another episode of Spirit Sherpa. This is the show that helps and encourages you on your journey to unlock your magic mojo. With me, as always, is the Spirit Doctor, Kelle Sparta. Hey, Kelle.
Hey, Joey.
What is shaking?
I have pride nails.
You do have pride nails, and they're super cool. They are so cool.
They are. They make me so happy. I have pride toes, too.
Now, this is where I wish that we were some kind of a video podcast so people could appreciate your pride nails, because they're very super cool. But I will say, maybe you should post a picture of your pride nails in the Facebook group.
I will do that.
I think you should do that. Not your toes, nail. Because some people have issues with feet. So let's just stick with the hands.
I have pretty feet. It's okay.
Your feet are just fine. I'm just saying. I don't know that you want to throw the double whammy out there.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh, God, I just aged myself. Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of aging yourself, you were telling me a story that I think you have to share with the listeners.
Oh,
Speaking of pride nails as well.
Well, I was telling Joey that I absolutely love my pride nails because they are this little bit of like sparkly, inappropriate, way too many coloredness, right? And I just love that. I have always loved it. When I was in junior high, I was Tootie from the Facts of Life. I lived on my skates, right? I just never took them off. And I went roller skating all the time. And I had the best roller skating jacket. It was one of those bright purple satin jackets that had gathers at the wrist and gathers at the waist. They had the elastic, and the elastic was rainbow colored, and this, royal purple shiny fabric, and then on the back was this sequined roller skate, just one. It was amazing. I loved it. If I still had that jacket today, well, and I fit into it, which I wouldn't, but if I still had it, I would totally wear it because I just love it, which of course is why they don't let me out very often. But yes, it is so amazing. And my pride nails just remind me of that jacket.
That's perfect. It's like you're pulling out your inner child here in all the ways, as well as being supportive and wonderful. And speaking of inner child.
Yes.
That's where we're going today.
We are. There's so many people right now. I have so many clients and people who are calling me up for calls and stuff like that. And they're all having these inner child issues right now. And, inner child stuff is basically just stuff from our childhood, right? I mean, it's just the trauma from the childhood. And, we all have a lot of it, and that's just the nature of the beast, right? That's why we do this. And the biggest challenge, though, is that when you step into that inner child, they are often not able to be consoled logically. And as adults, we want to console them logically because, one of the symptoms of being us is usually there's a shut down armored heart. And so, emotions are not something we feel. They're things we think about and we think our way through. And so we try to manage our inner child in the same way that we manage our emotions. And it's not really so functional because the inner child just looks at you like, what? Just like, no, we don't know. Hug, your inner child is just like, tired, hug, food, they're very id-like, right? It's just, going back to your Freudian psychology, right? But because of this, our inner children are often we are often at a loss for how to deal with them. what I decided I would do today is to offer a sound healing for soothing your inner child. And so, as with all the sound healing episodes, we must give the disclaimer that says, if you are driving, please turn this off now, because the sound healing will take you out of current reality, and you are not safe to drive a car if you are listening to this while driving. So don't do that. So this is one to put on the back burner and do when you get home, right? So sound healings, and I want to just say this too, because it's not something we've said in previous episodes and people have asked me questions about it. Sound healings are not one and done things. They are tools that you can use over and over again to address the same issues, right? So we did the clearing grief sound healing last year. And I can't tell you how many times I've sent that to people and how many people have come back and said, oh my God, I've listened to it like 15, 20 times. It helps me go a layer deeper every time. Right. And so, this would be something that you can do this with as well. So you'll know if your inner child needs soothing if you are doing things like fantasy thinking, feeling overwhelmed. If you're feeling overwhelmed or shut down, you're probably in your inner child. If you are feeling cranky, okay. If you are feeling like you want to just, you're trying to get yourself to do something and you're going, I don't want to. Right? That voice in your head, I don't want to. And you're like, okay, we're in our inner child there, right? If you are doing something that you actively know is bad for you, you're in your inner child. It's like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight and I'm going to go eat a pint of ice cream. That's your inner child rebelling against the desire to lose weight. Or, what you're doing to yourself is a function of dieting and whatever. So these are all times when you want to soothe the inner child. Okay. And so if these sorts of things are coming up for you, then this is going to be a great recording. And whether they're up for you or not, it can't hurt. Because if you are resonating with this podcast, if this is your first time to the podcast, welcome. And if this is the first time to the podcast, then what I'm about to say isn't going to make any sense. But as you listen, you're going to hear this. But if you're listening to this podcast on a regular basis, then you come from a challenged childhood. And I promise you, your inner child needs soothing. Okay. You could listen to this every day for the next 3 years, and your child would still probably need a little soothing because they went through some crap, right? And, they didn't get any soothing at the time, and now they need double soothing to make up, right? So, anything I didn't cover?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then. So, find a comfortable place, not driving, where you will not be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so. My encouragement for you is to turn your phone notifications off. If you're in front of a computer, turn your computer notifications off so that you don't get distracted and disrupted while you're in the process. And just find yourself a comfortable place. Feel your body right now. If your clothes are a little constrained, maybe you need to unbutton your pants to get comfortable or whatever you need to do, right? Take your shoes off, unbutton the top button of your shirt if you've been, buttoned up for the day. But get comfortable and relax and let the journey work on you. You don't have to do anything. Just know that the journey will work on you if you allow it. If you don't, it won't. So the only thing you have to do is say yes and buy in. Okay? All right. Here we go. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, yo. Yo, yo, hey yo, hey yo, ay oh, ay oh, ay oh. Ay, Chaya, 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 Chia, Chayo, Shana, Shayo, 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 Shalehana, Cheya, Shalehana, Cheya, Hiya, Chia, Cheyana, yo. Shayo, shayo, aya, jiyo, shayo, shayo, aya, jiyo, chi, hayo, chi. Yo, hiya, 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 yo, hiya, 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 yo, chi, 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 加油，加油，加
Hey,
Janeo, hey yo, Janeo, hey yo, hey yo. Take a deep breath and release. Feel your feet. Feel your body. Take another deep breath and release. Feel the air leaving your lungs. Feel it coming back in again. Hold and release. How you doing there, Joey?
Thanks for bringing us back.
I did take a look at your face and go, oh, he's not all there yet.
Nope. Those are my favorite days.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Good. So now that we have all soothed our inner children, this would be a good time to tell you that the last year has been really hard. And even if you're going, well, I was just looking at my four walls and it wasn't that big a deal. It was. It was a big deal. And we're all a little fried. Actually, we're all a lot fried. So this is a good way to, if you're not sure how to refill yourself, because that's what being fried is all about, is you've given until you're empty and then you've given some more and you're beyond that ability to give more. And so if you're not sure what refills you, if you're not sure at how to refill, if you're not very good at receiving, which most of us aren't, if you don't know what fills you up, this is one way that you can fill yourself back up again, to receive the caring and the support of Spirit. Okay, so this is my way of nicely saying, listen a lot. Listen to this episode a lot. It'll do your heart, your inner child, and you good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. And that also sounds a lot like a Kellyism right there, tucked in.
It might just be.
So shall we head out, or is there anything else you want to let us know?
No.
All right. Perfect.
Y'all can go tuck yourselves into bed.
Let that sort of go through, and that is all that we have for this week. But be sure to join us next time as Kelle adds another chapter into your guide to energy, magic, and the spirit world. I am Joey C., here with Kelle Sparta, and you have been listening to Spirit Sherpa. So long, everyone.
Bye.
share without condition. Each mile I travel over 13,000 now.
Spirit Sherpa is the sole property of Kelle Sparta Enterprises and is distributed under a Creative Commons BY-NC-ND 4.0 license. For more information about this licensing, please go to www.creativecommons.org. Any requests for deviations to this licensing should be sent to kelly@kellesparta.com. To sign up for or get more information on the programs, offerings, and services referenced in this episode, please go to www.kellesparta.com. This episode of Spirit Sherpa has been produced by Honu Voice Productions, with post-production by Christopher Wright.
Into my home and my love and my life,